Hello, everyone, and good morning. Good morning here if you're here in the UK with me, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and maybe good night to some people. Who knows? But yeah, this is yet another episode of Rising Above the Average. Yeah, as I was saying, this is another episode of Rising Above the Average, and today I titled our chat. This is a chat. What you want wants you. Oh, how nice is that? How reassuring is that? That you know that what you want, what you really desire in life, actually wants you. Anyway, before I get all fired up and excited, I'll let you know, how are you today? How are you this week? How has been your week? How are you doing? And by the way, can you hear me okay? Just leave me a comment in the chat box if you can hear me okay. Yeah, all good? Let's roll. So it's your girl, and today we are talking about what you want wants you. Yes, what you want wants you. But before I get excited and get into the whole nitty gritty, tell me, how was your week? How have you been? How have you been? How is your family? How is your business? How is your dream? How have you been? How are the people that you love in your life? How is everybody? I know that we're going through crazy times, like not crazy times, but I still want to let you know that there's someone thinking about you, someone that's here to help you as much as she can, putting out content out there that can help you to not give up. Because at the end of the day, it's all about persistence. You've got to keep going on. You've got to keep hanging in there no matter what happens. You've got to keep it on. Yeah, because many things are going to happen, but they're here to grow you, and they're also here to help you move to the next level. And if you give up, it's going to be too sad, because you'll never know what your next level might be. So hi, hello everyone. I'm happy to have you here, and thank you for the shout out. And today I'm titling this session of Rising Above the Average, What You Want Wants You. And what does that mean? What you want wants you. We're going to get deep into that shortly. But before that, as I was saying, how are you doing? I hope you're okay. I hope everything is fine. What did you learn this week? You know the drill. We always start a session with what we have learned this week. And you might be like, okay, I learned. What have you learned this week? So this week, I learned something very important. What have you learned? Okay, before you steal my show, what have you learned? Tell me what you've learned this week. Have you learned anything powerful? Anything encouraging? Anything motivating? What have you learned this week? Yeah? Okay. Come on now, come through. Yes, some people have really learned a lot. Amazing. You know, this week I learned the power of a strong desire. Well, the power of a strong desire. And I'm going to talk about that soon. But I have something to share with you real quick. Today we're going to be reading an excerpt from Think and Grow Rich. But then I have all other different excerpts I would like to share with you today, just to help you go through, if you're going through any tough times in your life, just to help you keep on and not give up. So I'm going to read a short excerpt from this book, The Secret of the Millionaire Mindset by T. Harv Eker, and it's a short declaration. And as I said, this week I learned about the power of a strong desire. And you know what? A strong desire is actually often expressed through declarations, through affirmations. And I just want to share one with you today that has been a source of great support to me throughout this week. So I'm going to be reading from this book. I know it's a bit reverse, but The Secret of the Millionaire Mindset by T. Harv Eker. And I'll read from page 85, and the declaration says, Place your hand on your heart, like right now. Let's all do it. Come on now, where's your hand? Raise your hand. Yes. So place your hand on your heart. My hand is right here on my heart. And say, so repeat after me. I focus on opportunities over obstacles. Yeah. I get ready, I fire, and I aim. Come on now, come through. Let's do that one more time. It says, I focus with your hands on your heart. I focus on opportunities over obstacles. I get ready, I fire, and I aim. Amazing. And then continues by saying, touch your head and say, touch your head. I have a millionaire mind. Yes, I have a millionaire mind. And you have a millionaire mind as well. Amazing. So the power of a strong desire, and a strong desire is often expressed through declaration. So I just shared a short excerpt with you from the book The Secret of the Millionaire Mindset by T. Harv Eker. So just to keep you going, I have another book to share with you here. It's called Vibrate Higher Daily by Lala Delia. Oh my God, these books have been amazing. They've been a source of great support and encouragement throughout this season, because you know what? Look at me. Look at me right now. Look at me. Look at me. Look straight into my eyes. You are not the only one going through these tough times. Trust me. You are not the only one that it seems like the whole world is crushing at you. It seems like the underground is open and ready to swallow you. You are not the only one. You're not the only one. And I want to let you know that we are all in here together. And I am your sister on the journey. And we are all, going through tough times. But I just want to share a few things with you that will help you on your journey. Someone is requesting to join me live. Okay. I think it would be a good idea. I've never done this before, but I'd like to try to put you on for maybe about a few seconds. Let's try that before we continue. And maybe you could say hello to everyone. Okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. Let's move on. So yeah, so having, said that you're not the only one. We're all going through tough times, and that's the reason why I decided to do these weekly lives to just share a few nuggets with you, insight with you to help you go through the tough times in your life, whether now or in the future. Who knows? Life is always happening, and things happen. There's up and there's down, but then I just want to help you out here. So let's continue. So I'm reading from this book. It's called Vibrate Higher Daily by Lala Delia. I'm just going to read a few portions out here for you. It's really interesting. She says, if you're outgrowing who you've been, you're right on schedule. Keep evolving. Did you hear that? She says, if you're outgrowing who you've been, you're right on schedule. Keep evolving. Can you imagine if you feel like where you are right now, there is this dissatisfaction and you want more, you feel in your soul that you want more. She says, congratulations, you are evolving and you should keep evolving. Amazing. Let me share another part with you. Really amazing. She says, our past is a force that doesn't always like to see its end come. And our future is a force that doesn't want us to abort it. Ooh. I need to go over that one more time because this is deep. She says, our past is a force that doesn't always like to see its end come. How true is that? Like literally, your past is like just trying to hold on to you every single time. But now we're done with this old BS stuff, belief systems. We are done with all old thoughts that are not helping us. We are dumping them in the past and we are moving on to the future. The second part of this quote says, and our future is a force that doesn't want us to abort it. How true is that? Our future is here and waiting for us and really wanting us. And that's what I'm saying. What you want wants you, because your future wants to come out. Your future does not want to be aborted, it wants to be birthed. Your future wants to be birthed. And it is our responsibility to bring it forth. I'm going to share a last one with you, and then we'll go in through what I would like to share with you today. So she says, take a pause to appreciate how far you've come. How true is that? Take a pause, even right now, take a pause and appreciate yourself for how far you've come. Can you imagine that if you've had like challenges because of the pandemic, it's been a year and plus, it's been a year plus, and you are still here. You are still here. Come on now, kudos to that. Yes, you've got to rejoice because you are still here. Many people didn't make it, but you are still here. You didn't give up. And that's why you're still here, because you didn't give up. So she says, take a pause to appreciate how far you've come. Take a pause, take a breath, and appreciate how far you've come. And give yourself a pat on the back. And tell yourself, I am awesome. I do it every time. I am awesome, because you are awesome. You are awesome. With all humility at heart, you are awesome. So today we'll get right into what I have to share with you. I'm so excited. As you can see right now, I'm all over the place, but I know that this is going to bless you and it's really going to help you on your life journey. So what you want wants you. What you want wants you. Amazing, amazing. I'm going to be sharing from Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich, the classic book, yes. Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. And I'll be sharing from page 64. What you want wants you. Remember that. Say it with me. Say it with confidence. What I want wants me. Yeah? I can hear you. Come on now. What I want wants me. Say it again. Yes. Excuse me. What you want wants you. So let's get started. So Napoleon Hill says, Helen Keller became deaf, dumb, and blind shortly after birth. Despite her greatest misfortune, she has written her name indelibly in the pages of the history of the great. Her entire life has served as evidence that no one ever is defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Did you hear that? Come on now. Come on, somebody. I need to read that last part. She says, no one ever is defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. Have you accepted defeat as a reality in your life before? Then let it be before. So today we're putting everything in the past, right? Today, everything that's meant to be in the past, we're putting it in the past. We are being in the past. You can literally title today as being in the past, because we are being in the past. Everything that's meant to be in the past, we are putting it right where it's meant to be, in the past. And we are not accepting any impossibilities. Let's continue. Robert Burns was an illiterate country lad. He was cursed by poverty, grew up to be a drunkard in the bargain. The world was made better for his having lived because he clothed beautiful thoughts in poetry, and thereby plucked a thorn and planted a rose in its place. Booker T. Washington was born in slavery, handicapped by race and color. Because he was tolerant, had an open mind at all times, on all subjects, and was a dreamer, he left his impress for good on an entire race. Beethoven was deaf, Milton was blind, but their names will last as long as time endures, because they dreamed and translated their dreams into organized thought. It is important to rekindle in your mind the fire of hope, faith, courage, and tolerance. If you have these states of mind and a working knowledge of the principle described, all else that you need will come to you. When you are ready for it, let Emerson state the thoughts in these words. Every proverb, every book, every byword that belongs to thee for aid and comfort shall surely come home through open or winding passages. Every friend whom not thy fantastic will, but the great and tender soul in thee quivered, shall lock thee in his embrace. Okay, this is old English right now, but the summary is everything you want will come to you when you're ready, and you understand what he's saying in the subsequent paragraphs. He continues by saying, There's a difference between wishing for a thing. Come on, listen to this now. Or is now. He says there's a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. Bang. Come on now. Tell me something. There is a difference. There is a difference. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. Yes, absolutely. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Open mind, open mind, open-mindedness is essential for belief. Closed minds do not inspire faith, courage, or belief at all. Remember, no more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity than is required to accept misery and poverty. Do you hear that? No more effort is required. I need to read that again. No more effort is required to aim high in life, to demand abundance and prosperity than is required to accept misery and poverty. That means the same effort that is required to accept abundance and riches is the same effort required to accept misery and poverty. Oof, oof. The light bulb just went off for me right now. Who else? Who else just had that? Oof, 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 oof. Come on. So let's continue. He says, a great poet has correctly stated this universal truth through these lines. I bargain with life for a penny. I'm not reading the poem. I bargain with life for a penny, and life will pay no more. Come on now. However, I begged at evening when I counted my scanty store, for life is a just employer. He gives you what you ask, but once you have set the wages, why, you must bear the task. Come on, somebody. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn, dismayed, that any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. Oh my God, this right here is something. This is so deep. I'm not sure I'll be able to kind of go into details and everything, but I'm going to explain a few lines in there just for you to take home. So from today, you know what to do about your life. If there's any area in your life that you want to improve, you know what to do. So I'm going to read the poem again. The poem says, I bargain with life for a penny, and life will pay no more. However, I begged at evening. At evening, there it means I begged at the times at my lowest points in life, when I counted my scanty store. For life is a just employer. He gives you what you ask. But once you have set the wages, why? You must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn, dismayed, that any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. Oh, 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 oh. This is juicy. This is so juicy. Oh my God. I don't know where to start, but I will just start with that last statement right there. Oh my goodness. That any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. Can you imagine that life itself, that yes, you determine your wage in life? And what does that mean? You determine your result in life. Come on, somebody. It is a breakthrough or what? What is this? Is this a breakthrough? Is someone getting an aha moment right now? Is this a breakthrough or what? Did you just hear that? You and only you can determine your wage in life. You and only you can determine the result you get out of life. Because you know what? Whatever you ask of life, life will give it to you. Come on now. I know I'm so hyped up right now. I need to calm down. But honestly, is this a breakthrough or what? It says, any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. Life is a just employer, and whatever you ask of life, life is willing to pay. Oof, 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 oof. Come on, somebody. The lights just went off for me. My question for you before we end this session, my question for you is, what are you asking of life? What are you asking of life today? And remember, he doesn't say whether you ask consciously or unconsciously. Whether you are asking consciously or you're asking unconsciously, you're still asking. And whatever you ask, whether you are asking through your thoughts, whether you are asking through your speech, whether you are asking through your actions, whether you are asking through your mannerism, whatever you do, you're still asking. What are you asking for today? What are you asking life for today? Come on, somebody. Pop in the chat. What are you asking? Come on, say, I am asking, or I am asking of life. So. What are you asking of life today? Come on, somebody. I am asking of life health. I am asking of life beauty, riches, prosperity. What are you asking of life? What are you demanding today? What is your wish? What is your desire? What are you asking? Pop in the chat box. What are you asking? Type, I am asking of life, so and so, so and so. Children, healthy children, family, healthy family. I am asking of life, healthy businesses, prosperity. Come on, ask of life. Because you know what? Whatever you ask of life, life is going to give it to you. So what are you asking of life today? What are you asking of life? Oh my God, this has been an amazing, fruitful time with you guys. You guys are awesome, amazing. Virtual high fives, virtual hugs to everyone. It's been beautiful. Today we talked about what you want you. And do you now know why what you want you? Because what you want is what you ask of life. And whatever you ask of life, life gives it to you. Bam. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I'm so glad that you joined me today. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. And wait, look, you don't have to do life by yourself, you know. We human beings are not meant to do our lives by ourselves. And if ever you need someone to talk to, I am actually offering a 30 minutes free consultation. 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 I'm offering a 30 minutes free consultation to anyone. If you're willing, if you just need 10 minutes pick me up motivation, or you need like guidance on how to start your own business in whatever niche it might be, or you just need guidance in your life, maybe you have a particular issue and you need help with, I mean, why not get in touch with me, DM me. If I can help on that particular topic, I'll be glad to help. If I cannot help, maybe I could refer you to someone that I know, or maybe I could refer you to a resource that I know. Why don't you reach out today? I'll be so glad to be able to help you and to hear from you. I'm so glad that we had this time today. It was such a beautiful, uplifting time. And I want to say that I love you so much, and I wish you so much blessings. And if you're looking for free resources on how to start a business, or even free resources and on how to keep your head afloat. Some people feel like they are literally about to drown. Just how to keep your head afloat. Look, stay here, stay connected with me. Visit my website at salonanything .com, where I share a lot of tips on how you can start your business, or you can just stay here with me. I share daily quotes, inspiration to help you be the best of yourself. And yeah, and I do these lives once a week, every Saturday at 11 British Standard Time right now, because right now is our summertime, but basically 11 a.m. British time. And it's such a lovely opportunity to serve you. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you. Thank you for being here. And I wish you all the best in your life and in your business. And I'm looking forward to seeing you shortly. But remember, what you wants you. Leave me your comments below. Leave me your comments below. And I'll see you soon. Love you. Blessings. Bye-bye.